Be driven by your passion, not your fear. Think about your greater purpose whenever you feel fear is getting in the way. Your purpose should be greater than your fear. So it's time to say goodbye to fear and the fear of criticism, because as the saying goes, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. When you understand your why, for why you're writing something or creating something, you will basically stop caring what others think of you as much, because your goal, the goal of your vision or your mission, should be much stronger than your fear of judgment. So your vision will pull you forward. And your fear is pointing you to something you're meant to express or uncover. You may get scared when you want to write something down, like a story, or create a piece of art, but it may challenge how you know yourself to be, or your self-concept. And this is an opportunity for you to break through and get to know yourself on another level and express what was always there. So when you step into who you are and who you always were at the core, you free yourself from the belief of who you think you are and express what was always meant to be. And if you believe in the universe, universal force, or God, then you already know that there is a greater potential and a greater plan unfolding for you. It's time to step into it. One reason why fear may be stopping you from writing or presenting your work to the world is because you feel like you're bumping against your self-concept of who you are as a person and what you're capable of doing. Your self-concept is made up of your ideal self, your self-image, and your self-esteem. And self-concept refers to how you think about yourself. So when you're on the edge of becoming a writer or of experiencing any kind of growth, you may feel fear that you're losing your self-concept or separating from yourself. And this is what's causing the fear. You may be afraid to lose something or feel separated from the good of life. But there is a new you that's trying to emerge and break out, and this can feel scary and new to anyone. When it comes to self-concept, you need to understand who you really are on the inside, which may be different from how you appear to the world, so that the outside world can't shake you up as much. There's an internal anchor there that you have. This anchor will guide you to your sense of courage, which will allow you to take a leap of faith. Once you lean into the courage, you won't be as shaken up by the winds and the ground moving beneath your feet, because you will have inner strength. And once you feel into your timeless truth about yourself and who you are, you can write from that mindset and you will become unstoppable. A lot of writers deal with procrastination and fear of judgment, and these issues come down to three different things. It's related to past trauma, the fear of failure, or the fear of success, which is the flip side of failure. And success is really based on a fear of new threats. And I know that some writers out there like to pit fears against one another. Like for example, they stack the fear of failure against the fear of success, so that they no longer have to fear being either successful or a failure. But that doesn't always work for everyone. I think the best way to remedy this issue is just to integrate the parts of yourself that you feel are unacceptable, which is really what's behind this fear. And once you integrate them, you can finally accept yourself. So before you can become good enough for someone else, or your writing could be good enough for someone else, you should really be good enough for yourself.